to visiter ou avoir une information de Katrina. Her name is Huff, Katrina Huff Larmond, who is going for Senate for Avon, Brockton, East Bridgewater, Halifax, Anson, Randolph, Whitman. So, without further ado, let's say good morning to Katrina that we don't see for a long time, and it's a new year, 2022. We are in June, so it's late to say Happy New Year, but it's never too late to say it. So welcome back to the radio, Katrina Huff Larmond, and good morning, and again, Happy New Year. So I can say the year is already happy because you're here, you're healthy, and you're going for Senate. How are you, Katrina?
I'm well. Thank you. Thank you for having me back. I mean, I tell you, you are such a great support. And yes, Happy New Year. Happy New. It's never too late to say Happy New Year.
That's right. So, de gars avec nos Katrina Huff Larmond qui peut aller pour Sénat. You are a town councilor too.
I am a town councilor. I'm running for state senate in District 34, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Randolph, Brockton, Halifax, Hanson, Whitman, and East Bridgewater. So this is a really exciting time right now for me.
So when you are going for senate, you don't drop the title that you have already, town councilor for Randolph.
No, I do. I will.
Oh, you have to drop when you win or something?
What is that?
After you win.
Yes.
Yes, but if you don't win, you still keep your title.
No, if I don't win, I keep my title.
Oh, that's
if
good.
I win,
yes.
I'll drop the title.
So you're going
Absolutely.
for a bigger fish.
Well, I guess it's bigger fish, but
yes.
Talk about policy on a state level.
Yes.
Definitely,
Okay.
it's a big deal.
So you are a town councilor. Which block, which department, which district you are?
District 34.
34. That's which area?
And that's where we are now, Randolph, Brockton.
Where I am now?
Halifax. Yes.
Oh, you are my town councilor?
Yes.
That's
I'll
good.
be a town councilor, and I'll also be a senate.
Okay. That's very good. I thought it was Natasha. That's why I asked you first.
Right.
So that's good. So, but what about Ken? And where I am now is the same district for him, no? For Ken Clifton,
Ken Clifton. Every time my heart is still so full. And just mentioning his
I thought he was a
name.
part of where I am now, in Mill Street, Tocateras.
No, he's more on South Main.
On South Main, okay.
He's more on South Main. He was the town councilor of where Town Hall is and beyond.
Okay.
Going towards Avon.
Wow, what a loss, eh?
It was.
I was so surprised
loss.
to see him go just, young and also full of energy. He always, everywhere. There's an event, he's there to congratulate the people.
He was always...
Make sure get the city winning. Wow.
Absolutely. Support. He was that's the commitment and support are the two words.
But that's good people gone faster.
I know.
That's what I don't understand. But that's pretty, God is the one that decides,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
May his soul rest in peace. And he was a great town councilor.
He was a great town councilor.
He will be
remembered.
Great
person.
He will be remembered. So now let's talk about you instead. We're talking about life now. And let me tell these people que Katrina nous gagne avec lui. Nous avons parlé de Ken Clifton qui passait de vie à trépas. Et Katrina, c'est lui-même qui dans bloc côté Mia, dans Mill Street, Tocateras, etc. C'est lui-même qui town councilor zone PAM. Donc, il peut aller pour sénateur. Il peut aller pour sénateur, c'est pour zone Avon, Brockton, East Bridgewater, Halifax, Anson, Randolph, Whitman. So, the elections, when are they going to have the elections?
The primary will be September 6th.
Oh, the primary.
The primary will decide everything for me.
September 6th.
September 6th.
That's the primary.
The primary.
And then once you pass the primary, you're going for November.
For November,
okay.
Yes.
September, that's the primary. Primaries, how many candidates you have?
It's myself.
Okay.
The individual who's in the seat now.
Okay.
And then there's...
is he good?
He's...
Or is he so-so?
He's so-so.
Okay.
He's a person...
But we need a better one.
Right. We need
and Katrina is the choice for a better one.
Absolutely. We don't have time for so-so.
Yes. We need someone who is capable of getting things done.
getting things done and ready to do the work and not waiting for the work to come to them.
OK. So, je parle avec Katrina, me dit, c'est qui l'élection? L'élection, c'est 6 septembre, et des primaries, 6 septembre. Après ça, depuis le passé primaries là, c'est novembre. Novembre, c'est final là. Donc, you got to win the primaries first. So, before we start, let the people who are listening right now, let them know who is Katrina Huff Larmond. We know you are the town councillor in Randolph, and if you have to say a brief resume about you, what could you tell them, the people who are listening?
Well, absolutely. Thank you actually for asking that question, because how I identify who I am is part of the reason while I'm running, as you said. I'm a town councillor, but I'm also a clinical social worker, which is the reason why I am interested in running, because I have seen firsthand the issues that we need policies around.
Yes. So, I mean, how you get to the place of town councillor and now you want to move forward? How you get to that?
Well, also being a town councillor helped me to decide if I should run for Senate or not, because being a town councillor, I'm able to govern a town of individuals. So I have.
Sorry, I have to set up my Facebook. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine.
In order to spread the news faster. Go ahead.
So being a town council allowed me to put my toe in the water a little bit, to understand policy and governing a town. And as a clinical social worker, it has given me the knowledge to understand the problems, the issues, the situation. So bringing those two purposes together has given me the motivation and the strength to say, this is what I think is needed, and the change that I can bring to the district.
Well, Katrina fait nous connaît, bon, Mandeli, comment fait pour arriver dans zone town councillor Randolph, comme nous déjà connaissons l'histoire, il remporte place là. Et Kounia, c'est un worker, un clinical social worker. Moun qui travaille dans la clinique comme social worker, c'est ça que le fait, il est en contact avec moun yo, il connaît qui ça que moun yo besoin dans zone là. C'est pour cela. So you are running for Senate because of your interest with the people, your interest of getting things moving in Randolph. Not only in Randolph, because you are in many areas now, because when you go in for Senate, you go in for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities under your comment.
Yes, absolutely. So my interest is not only in Randolph. My interest is Brockton, Halifax, Hanson, Whitman, East Bridgewater.
Yes.
And so all the towns, so this is a new district.
Okay.
This district was just developed last year.
Okay.
And it's called a majority minority district to give people an opportunity to feel as if they could run. So the individual that I'm challenging, he's been in this seat for 7 years.
Wow.
And so that's been some time. And the seat where individuals have not felt heard or felt as if they had an opportunity or equal opportunity to run against someone who's been in the seat for so long. So majority minority district provides opportunities for other people to feel confident enough to run against long-term individuals.
So, Katrina fait nous connaît que, bon, il y a un monde qui est en place là déjà, qui a 7 ans depuis dans place là, mais ça pas étonné lui parce que il connaît avec police, avec idée que le gagne pour développer zone. C'est pas seulement Randolph, il gagne toute zone ça comme cette cité Avon, Brockton, East Bridgewater, Halifax, Hanson, Whitman, Randolph. Toute ville ça pour en bas commande lui et il croit que il gagne assez de vision. Pour capable développer et zone ça yo. Donc élément qu'il a depuis 7 ans, l'issue est certain qu'avec lui même qui n'a course là, ça gagne pour changer quand même. So what are you interested in changing in those areas?
Excuse me. Well, one major policy change I have been talking about is mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health.
That's really a lot of people are concerned with mental health.
Huge. It's huge. And now not only has mental health been climbing, but because of COVID, isolation,
Yes.
depression has increased, anxiety has increased, and suicide amongst our youth have increased.
Yes. Donc, mental health, I mean, lately, man, we've been having some mass shooting,
Right.
mostly from people with mental health.
Yes.
And 2 young kids, 18 years old, 2
Absolutely.
teenagers, one of them killed 10 people in Buffalo,
Yes.
10 black people. And the other one, again, another mental health problem, killed 19 innocent children.
Yes.
So, to fight mental health, where do you have to start?
Well, even thinking about gun control, as
Yes.
you were mentioning,
Yes.
last week Randolph had a vigil, gun control vigil. We wanted to do
Okay.
something really peaceful. And part of understanding gun control is understanding mental health.
That's right.
So when we are,
So they both are connected then.
they're connected. There are other layers as
Okay.
well.
Because I was thinking about when NRA or the Republicans or Democrat too, conservative Democrat, refused to make the change regarding gun control, I was thinking about the first thing they say it's mental health. They say it's not the gun. The problem is not the gun, it's mental health. Is that something you...
The problem is everything. The problem is gun control laws. There are some issues around mental health. Absolutely, we can't ignore mental health.
That's why, definitely.
Right? Because why are guns getting in the hands of individuals who have mental health issues?
Mm-hmm.
Now that means we have to look at gun control policies and laws.
That's right. Some of them need to be changed.
And what's the age and what are we
You cannot expect an
flagging?
18-year-old having a big AK-47 or 830 or 15, whatever.
automatic guns,
Those are
really.
not for an 18-year-old.
Absolutely, they only belong in the military.
People has a right to bear arms. Has a right to have arms in your house, but let's do it properly.
Let's do it properly.
Instead,
Absolutely.
18, no way, Jose. And then 2 huge mass shooting, 18-year-olds responsible.
18-year-olds,
So
absolutely.
how you fight isolation, how you fight depression, and we know the COVID-19, 2 years, a lot of people die, and that can bring depression to people faster,
Yes.
to their families.
Absolutely.
So how you fight somebody who's really depressed?
On the policy level, on the state level, we look at resources. We look
Okay.
at programming, we look at resources, and we look at treatment. And if we don't have enough programming, if we don't have enough treatment, we don't have enough staff, we don't have enough beds to put individuals who need to take a time out to receive treatment in a hospital or in an institution. We don't have enough beds, so we have to look at policy. How can we increase resources? How can we increase treatment? And look at mental health as a public issue,
Yes.
not an individual issue.
Katrina Huff Larmond qui peut aller pour Sénat et nous font petit parler avec elle au sujet de pour qui ça que comment qui genre de changement l'État besoin fait dans zone ça comme elle devenu sénateur. Il dit le changement que l'intéressait plus c'est au point de vue mental health, santé et de mémoire. Vous connaissez non seulement de mémoire intelligence ou bon nous son problème parce que avec Covid là qui frappé non pendant en pile temps moun yo pas de sortir moun yo était dans isolation et dépression frappé moun yo parents qui mouri moun qui mouri ça vient faut tomber tout dans dépression et bien moi mais c'est comment pour faire aider un monde qui dans dépression bon mais là il dit faut gagner ressources faut gagner l'argent ressources ça veut dire faut qu'on capable de gagner l'argent pour jouer un traitement, pour l'argent disponible pour ça. Et il croit que c'est pour ça que le travail tout comme un sénateur, à ce qu'il est capable de venir avec ressources pour aider dans la partie ça, mental health, parce que comme tu as dit, il y a 2 jeunes là, et toutes deux qui âgés de 18 ans, ils ont tué 19 timouns, l'autre là tué 10 noirs, et toutes deux, enfin, on connaît que c'est un problème mental health qui frappe. So, my next question, basically, why is mental health, why is this important to you?
I have seen individuals who have mental health issues and have not received the proper treatment,
Okay.
the proper resources. They do not have the proper resources to heal. And if we do not start looking at mental health as a public issue, not necessarily as just an individual issue, and we're going to have a population of individuals who are not being treated.
Right.
And if we have a population of individuals who are not being treated, that's going to be a shift in society that's not going to be pleasant for us. And we just want our society to be healthy. That's what we do. That's why policies are in place, to make sure that individuals are healthy and able to live the way they want to live. That's why policies are supposed to exist for the people.
Bon, moi, je dis pour qui ça que santé mentale, son bagage qui est important pour lui, il fait me connaître que, bon, ils vivent de ça, alentour, etc. Et dans la société, il y a ça en pile, que il y a un pile de monde qui réellement a des problèmes de santé, mental health, lui-même, il pas laisser travail pour le capable de ressources, venir aider les gens qui ont besoin d'aide. C'est pour ça que la couru pour place Sénat, et il suis certain, et la prend porter victoire là quand même. So now you're going for state senate, and the campaign kickoff already start, and how is the team that's going to supervise you?
We're doing great. We're doing great. I mean, we could always use more. So if individuals are interested in helping my campaign, feel free to look me up at Katrina at Senate, KatrinaForSenate.com.
Okay.
That's my website. You can email me, Katrina at KatrinaForSenate.com. But we're always looking for help. We're actually this weekend we'll be in Brockton, canvassing in Brockton, and that should be fun. Last week or
so you're doing a
ago,
fundraising in Brockton, or you doing like putting sign up there?
We're putting signs. If you're interested in a Katrina Huff Larmond sign, definitely connect with me. We had a fundraiser like a week and a half ago in Brockton.
Okay.
I had my first fundraiser in
How
Randolph.
was
it was great.
Okay.
It was great. Nice. So I'm just really excited to get going and bring people with me to the table.
That's it.
I forgot to mention that. That's another reason I'm running. I want to bring people to the table with me. I can't do this work alone.
Definitely.
I don't want to do it alone. I want to do it with the people.
So, Katrina fait donc connaît que m'a demandé lui c'est comment campagne pour frapper là. Donc, il était un fundraising qu'il était fait dans Brockton, il était fait un déjà dans Randolph. Et lui quoi que weekend ça, this weekend you're talking about Saturday or Sunday? You got it.
Saturday 12 to 2.
You got to put signs or
we'll be handing out pamphlets, doing door knocking.
OK, la passer flyer yo comme ou même qui cap garder non là, capable pour go sign KatrinaForSenate.com, Katrina Huff Larmond for Senate, la passer sign ça yo en pile dans weekend là. If people want to participate, to to help you get things moving, getting sign up there, sometimes how they have to contact you?
Contact me. My website is Katrina.
Oh, okay. It's KatrinaForSenate.com.
Or you can email me, Katrina at KatrinaForSenate.com.
Okay. Yes.
I'm also on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
And that's Katrina, the number 4 Senate. So I have multiple social media methods where people could get in touch with me. And I don't mind giving my number either. You can reach out to me at 617-240-7106 if you have a question or you just want to ask how they could be part of the team. Call me.
Yes, definitely. Donc, vous avez besoin d'aider campagne, meilleure façon, vous capable parler sur le website là, KatrinaForSenate.com, ou bien, il n'y a pas de problème, non, ballon coup de fil, là, 617 240 71 06 617 240 71 06, dit comment tu as besoin de participer. Participer en ce sens, ou capable de signe pour lui, passer flyers. How about knocking on doors? Do you still do that? Because the COVID is taking a little. Give us a little break now. Totally different than 2 years ago when people campaigning.
Right, absolutely. COVID, people were knocking on doors.
That's right.
But we are knocking on doors now, absolutely.
Now they have a chance to see Katrina one-on-one. Don't worry, guys. Katrina took a vaccine. She has no problem. And she's the town council of the area, of Randolph. So You got to hit the road in Halifax, in Henson, in East Bridgewater, in Brockton now. You got to be busy.
Very busy.
Be on the road.
I have been very busy.
We have a lot of Haitian in Brockton, in Randolph, all those. Avon, those are our areas mostly, except I don't know Whitman. Whitman is a little bit far from here.
Yeah, Whitman and Hanson, they're about 20 to 30 minutes from here.
White people area, eh?
And Halifax is even further.
Okay. Oh, those are white people area?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So you're working for all of them.
I'm working.
You are colorless.
I'm colorless. I'm working for all Americans.
That's it. Thanks God.
For everyone.
But I never see the candidate who is in the place right now, so more people will be able to see Katrina coming to your, not in a theater near you, but to your town soon.
Absolutely.
You'll be able to see Katrina because she will be moving, and the elections, the primaries for September 6. Those are the primaries, and make sure you write the name there. So, do they still take people who want to register to vote, or is it also?
Yes.
People can register to vote.
Able to register to vote.
Yes.
I think a couple of weeks before the primary.
Oh, okay.
So up until the end of August, I think people will be able to register to vote. And that's another thing that I'm doing.
Yes.
Is if people are wondering how they can register to vote, people want to register to vote, again, connect with me and I'll make sure that it happens for you.
Pas oublier l'élection c'est 6 septembre et 2 semaines avant 6 septembre ou pas qu'à enregistrer encore. Pour cela, vous avez compte temps pour enregistrer pour voter. Vous avez compte temps. Nous en juin, juillet, août, peut-être dans fin mois d'août là. Donc, pour enregistrer, to register, you have to be a US citizen.
Yes, and 18, and 18.
18 plus, wow,
18 plus. However, 16-year-olds could pre-register.
Oh, could pre-register, but cannot vote.
They cannot vote, but they could pre-register. So when they turn 18, the registry or the clerk of your town shall call you and say you registered to vote when you were 16. Now you could vote. And this is the process. Okay.
So, ici, ou capable, depuis 18 ans ou plus, ou US citizen, ou capable enregistrer pour voter. Et pour voter, I think a lot of people already who knows you as a town councillor in Randolph. In my area, basically, they already know Katrina because you went twice as a town councillor, no?
3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
This is my
you already have a base.
So this is my.
You like the mayor of Boston. Boston. Boston mayor?
Yes.
Before she became mayor, so she had a base.
Yes.
Same thing like Sullivan too.
Yes.
So I'm glad. It's not like the person coming just, I want to become a candidate for Senate. That's mean you know how it works, how to get people going. So the same thing for Sullivan, the same thing for the mayor of Boston. You've been 3 times as a town councillor, so you know how to talk to people and get things moving.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
It's better. So that's why I can say you got a big chance, though, great chance to win the election on September 6th. So in order to conclude, what would you like to say to the people who are listening and to finish?
I'd like to say first, thank you for having me here.
Yes.
To the people, thank you for listening. I'm here for the people. I want to work for the people. This is the main reason that I'm running for state senate, so I could bring the people to the table with me. I want to hear what you want government to hear, what you want government to change, and I'm hoping that I could be the vehicle for that.
Yes.
So I have lots of energy. I'm ready to go forward, and I'm ready to come back another day to hang out with you.
Anytime. My microphone is open for you, so in order to talk to the communities, because we are in different areas, and mostly in 3 areas. I can say 4. It's Bridgewater too. It's close to Brockton too, right?
Yes.
It's Brockton. So I know we got a lot of Haitians. Please make sure the name you remember. It's Katrina. Huff, Larmond for Senate, but you will be able to hear about Katrina before the primaries on September 6th. Again, we appreciate you visit us today, and we open for you anytime to talk to the community. And if people want to help Katrina becoming the next senator, make sure you participate in the campaign And if you want to put some sign up for her, if you want to put some flyers and knock on doors, please, you can do that. You can go online, katrinaforcinet.com, or you can call us 617-240-7106. Say, Katrina, I was listening to you to Radio Teleplanet Compa. I want to help you also become a senator because you are, for 3 times you become a town councillor. We want to make sure the work you've been doing here, you want to keep doing it this time in a larger scale. Again, she is there for you. Thank you, Katrina, and hopefully we see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Attention, Fred Fontaine a fait nous tout connaître. Li nan course pour devenir state representative.